Well, you want to explain this?
I think they ought to hear from you because they're recording you.
I
can.
I have, for over a month, asked Mr. Cruz for the language that he would like to use. I asked Mrs. Bachman, and Mrs. Bachman, about a week ago, gave me the language, and about 2 days later, which was last week, Mr. Cruz gave me the language that he would like to use. That language is the exact same language that we have had available to us from Tom Graves.
That's what I was going to bring up, Tom Graves.
And
HR
Mrs.
bill.
Bachman. And what this does is it is language that is great language, much of it which we have used and passed in over 38 bills that we have passed in the House of Representatives about Obamacare, about repealing it, and about individually what we'd like to do. As it relates to the CR, the language that Mr. Cruz has provided me does practically nothing. And it does practically nothing because, unfortunately, I didn't write this. I voted against it. We've tried to overturn it. It is embedded in the law. And so it is no longer Obamacare. It is the law. It has been for over 4 years. And it is not something that's overlaid. It is like a rule and regulation that goes in with everything else. So we have been advised by the Parliamentarian's Office, by OMB, by CBO, that it does practically nothing. And that the president, because it is mandatory spending, even if we shut down the government, it will do nothing. It will do nothing because the president, all he has to say is it's mandatory spending with regular health care. And so what I'm in favor of, and I've been trying to talk to Mr. Cruz about this and his chief of staff, is if you want to work with us, then you need to give us language that goes through and wipes out every single section of the bill, of the 3,000-page bill. And then we'll have an opportunity, instead of calling it Obamacare, which means absolutely nothing to the law, and we will repeal the sections of the health care bill, and we can delineate them. And then we stand a chance to have a real live discussion. But Mr. Cruz provided me nothing new, and the effect of what that language did is practically nothing. So
we have your answer on film now.
Good.
That's good. We can look into some of the things
Good.
that
You
said.
look into
But
every
getting
bit.
back